Alexa Bliss' story is not about size. It is about strength, resilience, and reinvention. Before the world knew her as Alexa Bliss, before the confidence, championships, and spotlight, she was Alexis Kaufman, a little girl growing up in Columbus, Ohio, with a dream much bigger than her body. From a young age, Alexis lived in a world that constantly reminded her she was too small. She wasn't the tallest. She wasn't the strongest. But she was disciplined. She trained in gymnastics, track, and softball, building athleticism and mental toughness early in life. She learned balance, timing, and focus, skills that would later define her wrestling style. But behind the athletic success was a silent battle. As a teenager, Alexis struggled with severe eating disorders, including anorexia. At her lowest point, her body was shutting down. Doctors warned her family that she might not survive if she didn't change. Wrestling wasn't even a dream then. Survival was. That fight became her first championship. She rebuilt her relationship with food, with her body, and with herself. She learned that strength is not about appearance. It's about health and self-respect. That lesson would become the foundation of everything she achieved. She continued her education, becoming a Division I cheerleader at the University of Akron, eventually earning a master's degree. She wasn't just rebuilding her body, she was rebuilding her confidence. Then came WWE. She entered NXT in 2013, surrounded by bigger, stronger, more experienced women. Once again, she was told she didn't look like a wrestler. She was underestimated, overlooked. But Alexa didn't panic. She adapted. She trained harder, studied character work, mastered psychology. She learned that you don't have to overpower everyone. You can outthink them. Her rise on the main roster shocked everyone. Alexa Bliss became a multiple-time women's champion, the first woman to hold both Raw and SmackDown women's titles, and one of the most compelling talkers in WWE. She proved that presence matters more than size, and intelligence matters more than brute strength. But her journey wasn't free of pain. She suffered multiple concussions, putting her career and long-term health at risk. She faced body shaming, online abuse, and constant scrutiny. Each time she returned, people doubted if she still belonged. So she reinvented herself. From the goddess to the twisted psychological persona alongside Bray Wyatt, Alexa Bliss showed the courage to evolve. She stepped into fear and transformed it into art. Reinvention kept her relevant. Courage kept her standing. Alexa Bliss' life teaches us powerful lessons. You are more than your body. Your past does not define your limits. Reinvention is not weakness, it is intelligence. She teaches us that intelligence can defeat strength, that healing is a form of victory, that survival is the first step to success. Alexa Bliss didn't conquer WWE by being the biggest. She conquered it by being the smartest, most adaptable version of herself. And if a girl who once fought for her life can rise to become a champion, a leader, and a role model, then you can rise too. Because sometimes the strongest people are the ones who learned how to survive first.